All right, don't. Are you kidding me? What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in, and we're at it again with another episode. Now, today's content is a focus on life improvement technology, which brings us to this ErGear height adjustable electric stand-in desk with memory. Specifically, we'll be covering the unbox and assembly in this episode. Now, I could say I've ordered at least one other desk online, and sometimes these items aren't packaged all that well. But this ErGear unit shipped with a good emphasis on protection, ensuring that the unit would not be damaged in transit. Now, item count isn't too bad here, and unpacking is easy due to good organization. Directions are also clear and easy to follow with very little confusion. As for assembly time, you can expect about 30 minutes. Now, when it comes to hardware, we'll be dealing with mostly Phillips head screws, which I used an impact driver for, but there are going to be some Allen head screws as well. That being said, if you have an Allen wrench socket and adapter, you can probably get this unit together a few minutes faster than I did. By the way, the unit I'm assembling here is the 63-inch variation, which is the larger variation, and it's large enough to fit all the devices I want on it with no problem. And this desk has a weight capacity of 176 pounds. So here we are with step one from the directions, and I am assembling and connecting the desk legs. And this is straightforward according to the directions. Now there is a note that this portion of the assembly could be heavy and you may need assistance with this step. But what I found is that it's not really all that heavy, it's just dealing with these parts is a bit awkward because you have to balance everything if you are going to do the assembly by yourself as I'm doing here. But it is manageable. You just have to be careful not to drop anything, have the assembly and connecting desk legs fall over, or anything like that. But overall, this went really smooth. And that brings us to step two, attaching the side plates and the transmission rod. So at this moment, I am installing the side plates. There are two of them, one on the left and one on the right of the desk legs. And these are going to support the desktop. And then we have the installation of the transmission rod, which I found to be the most exciting part of this assembly because it is a bit technical. So we have to measure both desk legs to make sure that they are both the same length. That way we have optimal operation. And then we have to perform an adjustment on the transmission rod and lock that adjustment in with a knob. Now, to prevent confusion, this knob is technically called a coupling nut, which allows fine tuning of the transmission rod fit. And if you take a look, you'll see that I'm also installing some additional items on the desk leg assembly. These are washers that are flexible and have a rubber compound to them. And I believe they reduce vibration once the desktop is installed. Now this brings us to step three, assembling and attaching the desktop. And this is done with pegs, brackets, and Phillips head screws. Now I recommend lining up the brackets first and then inserting a screw loosely into each hole of the bracket. That way if you have to move the brackets you can, and then you can drive in the screws. We can then install the desktop onto the desktop legs. In actuality, it's going to be the desktop legs being installed onto the desktop. And as you can see, I flipped the desktop around. That way we'd have the proper orientation for installation. You want to make sure that the cable hole covers are in the correct position. And then we can grab the desk legs and place them on top of the desktop, making assembly very easy. Also listed within step 4 is going to be the attachment of the hooks and the controller to the desktop. So here we are installing the first hook, which is held on by two Phillips head screws. As for overall material composition of these hooks, it is a plastic-like material. However, it's thick enough to not be flimsy. So here we are installing the second hook, and that means that we're going to have a hook on the left side of the desk as well as on the right side of the desk. Again, these are durable enough and are perfect for holding items such as headphones or a container loaded with items. Finally, we have installation of the controller with two Phillips head screws. The controller itself features a memory function which allows you to program set in 1, set in 2, or set in 3, which are essentially shortcuts. Manual adjustments can also be performed with an up or down button. We can then plug in the cables. Now, I didn't show the power cable here because I didn't have the desk where I wanted to at the point in this video. As for operation, it's going to be quiet and smooth.